Hello from Lisa's Attic. Today is the first in a three-part series. I believe it's going to help you to develop your intuitive ability. I believe that everyone is able to do it and really should be able to do it. I've been teaching this one particular class for 15 years now, and I will tell you that you will not find this in any book. It came from my spirit guides, as I lovingly refer to the council, since they never want to give me a name. That's what they call themselves, and I'm all good with that. So the council came up with something 15 years ago to teach a bunch of women from the Poconos this little, basically, game to show us how we could all develop our muscle, our intuitive muscle. And since then, I've actually taught many people this, and it really does work. And to be honest, it actually could help you in life and sometimes even maybe save your life. So although it's going to be fun games, we're going to, you could take it pretty seriously once you master it. All right, so crystals, we're going to work with crystals. So this is how it begins. I call this my Vaka Latte lesson, okay? And why that I call it is that because I want you to picture yourself in the morning. What would you really love to have in the morning? For me, it would be a latte in bed, under the covers. That would be nice. In the morning, not so much the vodka. Not for me. Whatever it is, we're just going to call it the vodka and latte lesson. So pick two things. Pick two things that, boy oh boy, they are so completely opposite. All right? Now, I want you to think about it. It's a wonderful morning. You don't have work that day. You're lying in bed and you're just waking up and someone brings this beautiful tray. Maybe it's a friend, a lover, really good looking waiter or waitress. And they serve you a beautiful mug. It's gorgeous. And you look in the mug and it's the vodka. And right away, I want you to feel how that makes you feel. For me, I think I would just pull the covers over my head and go back to sleep. But I want you to understand how that feels, that feeling of, ooh, like, I really don't like that. All right? I want you to practice this many times after this video to really feel how that muscle feels. Again, beautiful day, sleeping, the sun's coming in, it's cold outside, you're nice and cuddly, and someone brings you a latte or something you really like. How does that make you feel now? It's got to make you feel good. It's got to make you feel different. Now, this is not bad and this is not good. It's just what you've picked for the day. Today's a latte day. Maybe not a vodka day. All right? So there's no good or bad at any time. It's just what you want. It's what your muscle wants. So how does this help you in life? Well, to be honest, as we go through the exercise, if you develop this muscle, I will tell you that developing this solar plexus muscle, because that's what it is, it's like that feeling inside, or that feeling inside, you can connect it to your third eye, which then helps you with getting visions, getting answers, and it's all living in a very synchronistic life. But it starts really with your tummy. It starts with the solar plex, believe it or not. And it's an easy muscle to work. So if you worked this muscle, think of a world where no one could lie to you. A lot of people will be out of a job. Think of that if no one could lie to you because you could tell, then what would be the purpose of anyone lying? If we all can tell, if we all used our muscles and looked at them and say, they're lying. And sometimes lying could be even to yourself. You say, oh, I think I'm happy and yeah, I'm really happy. This is a great day for me, and you're not. And at least a friend would know. No, you're really not happy. So again, let's go back to the muscle thing. We digress. All right. So I'm going to give you a couple of words, and I want you to basically take them and put them on like a balancing scale. All right. And see which one it is. Is it a latte feeling or is it a vodka feeling? All right. Just answer them quickly and don't worry about your answer. All right. So, vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream? Which one makes you happy? Which one? Not so much. Not good or bad. Which one makes you happy? Happier. Okay. All right. Let's go watching basketball, watching hockey. Which one? All right. Having, for breakfast, having eggs, Benedict eggs with hollandaise sauce, or having French toast with dripping amounts of syrup? Hollandaise sauce, dripping amounts of syrup. Which one? Which one goes up? Now, this may seem kind of silly to you, but it's the slight difference between the two that makes you know what your muscle is telling you to do, and which we really will call the innate. Later on, we'll be discussing that in detail. Your innate. This is your powerhouse. This is where you begin to get information that we never really listen to. All right. It's that part that basically comes from heaven and is like that seed of the soul. You know, it's that part of you. It's that heart. Okay. That always wants to tell you what to do, but we haven't really developed that muscle. So again, think about it. What do you like? So let's pick up a couple of other things. Are you a beach person? Or do you like to go exploring and do museums when you're on vacation? Are you a snowboarder, a skier, or sit by the fireplace and read a good book? Which of those three? Where would you be? Okay? Picking those little choices is huge to developing your muscle. All right? So, what I want you to do is today, after this video, I want you to practice this all day. I want you, every time you have to make a decision, whether it's like, oh, should I take a nap or should I read a book? I want you to check what your muscle is saying. Should I go take a walk, or should I maybe watch this very great movie? Again, why is this important? Because these little details in choosing what you want to do help you to maneuver through life like a hurdle. You know, you're up for about 16 hours a day. And in those 16 hours a day, your life is going to take its course. You could either jump over the hurdles just with ease, or you can smash your face into them. I prefer to jump over them. I prefer to listen to my muscle and say, okay, you know what? Right now I'm a little tired. I think if I took a 15-minute power nap, I will be good for the next 6 hours. Without taking that power nap, maybe I'm grouchy, I'm cranky, I didn't do what I really wanted to. But if I just took that 15 minutes to myself, I rejuvenated myself, and I'm a nicer person for the next 6 hours. Things like that are so important. So I'm going to tell you really quick, the first time I taught this class, very, very first time, about 15 years ago, the woman who came to my class said, I have to tell you that I made a decision today, and the decision was to come to your class instead of going to work today. I should be at work right now. She goes, what do you think that the meaning of that is? I said, sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you find out really quick why you made a certain decision. And I think that if you keep your eyes open, you'll find out why. She's like, well, I'm supposed to be at work, and I think maybe I should have went. I said, but you listened and you didn't go to work, so there's a reason. So she went home. 2 hours later, she called me, and she had gotten some bad news. She had gotten the news that her boss actually did fire her over the phone and was preparing to do it that day in front of all her colleagues. And she said, I would have been so embarrassed if that would have happened. That would have just really destroyed me. She goes, doing it over the phone, I felt like, you know, he didn't get his last word and I did. So it was a good decision not to go to work. So again, practice today, practice doing every decision you make. Decide, do you want to? Not good or bad. What choice do you want to pick? And feel that stomach, feel your muscle. Your next lesson we're going to be practicing on is with a basic deck of cards. Not 52, I just need 3 cards from you. So if you can get a deck of cards, that's going to be number 2. And we're going to show you how you could really see how strong your mind is and how powerful you really, really are. And we'll take it from there. Much love from Lisa's Attic, from Sacred Ways. I love you always, and have a good time. Remember, pick latte vodka. Bye-bye now.